What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Look, man, if y'all haven't already, please go check out the latest episode of the Underground Dialogue podcast and subscribe to that channel. We come on every week at 9 p.m. Central Time right here on YouTube. Let's get into it, man. Let me tell y'all what snakes and thieves and parasites and leeches, let me tell you what they do. If you have an idea and that idea may already be a reality in terms of it's actually in existence, you're moving on it, you kind of have already, people have seen it manifest itself in some form and fashion, but you may not have had the mental resources, or in some cases, if you do have the mental understanding and resources of exactly where you want to go, you may not have the financial resources to really push it and bust it through. Um, these snakes, thieves, leeches, and parasites, they will recognize that they'll come in so soft and so smooth and pretty, and yeah, man, I can help you with that, and we'll make sure that we'll get out. Hey, we can be partners. Hey, let's make sure we do this, we do that, and we'll be partners, and I'll put the financial backing behind it, or whatever it is. Or hey, I have a building, you can come in and do what you do, and before you know it, they've stolen your idea. They've well before they actually steal it, what they do is uh, they put their name on it to take credit for it. And when I say they put their name on it, I don't always mean literally. They put their name on it contractually, so nobody sees what may be in some paperwork, and your name may be on the building. You may have came up with the recipe. You may have came up with the idea, and everybody named Mama coming through and they eating the food, they loving it, man. And it's got your name, got your face. You standing there on you. They got a sign on the front of the building, and you just on there just But behind the scenes, they're robbing you blind. They're stealing the lion's share of the profits, and then when it comes to the light, that the figurehead or the person who's put out front or whose face is on the product, they're not really being treated fairly. Then it comes to the light. Now it's this big uproar, this big hoopla, this big thing. We have to get to the point where if we don't have any kind of education at all on how to move in business, we have to, at the very bare minimum, we got to make sure that we know to be able to say, well, hold on, man, this is my thing. I got to lay out something. We got to draw up something to make sure that my thing is not taken from me by you. And whatever you got to do, whether that's get you an attorney, whatever you have to do, you got to make sure you do that. Don't get so caught up in somebody having some money, because that's how they get us. Because you might not have the money, but you got the vision. So the money is dangled in front of you to make you feel like this is gonna bring my vision into fruition. And we get so caught up in that. Oh man, I got a big time investor. I got this person. They're gonna put some weight. They're gonna put some weight behind me, and it comes with some heavy stipulations sometimes if you don't protect yourself. And I've seen a lot of people who are willing to turn down money because they're trying to maintain the ownership and keep what they know is theirs, and understanding the value of what they've created. They are able to look past that little front money and look down the line to say, nah, man, this is going to be bigger than what they trying to give me or trying to cut me in. How somebody going to cut you in on your own creation, on your own invention? Yeah, you can come on, man. We'll get behind it, and we'll give you. And I know what some of y'all are thinking, because some of y'all adopt this mindset in the record business. Some people say, well, man, look, man, if they're investing, they're entitled to this and this and that. And yeah, an investor that comes in as a partner, they are entitled to a fair share, a fair share. But what happens is that sometimes these investors, these money people, they come in and they'll put the money up, but on the back end, they'll have this thing set up to where you are getting literal crumbs. You're getting nothing out of the deal. So we understand, we're not stupid. We understand that if you put some into this thing that maybe takes it to another level, we understand that you're entitled to a good portion. But my issue is when somebody comes in and you want to take 99% of it, 90%, 80%. You know, that's no longer a partnership. Now you done laid out this thing the way you got you a slave, you know, and the slave and this thing is generating so much revenue, and the face of it, the owner of the creator of it, I should say, the creator of it is not sharing in that in the way that they should be sharing in it. So these are vultures, man. And they do it in all fields. They do it in all fields. And as soon as you snap and wake up to the reality of what's going on with you, the first thing they try to do, they want to sue you. They want to take you to court. They want to act like, well, all we did was try to help him. We wanted to help bring his dream to life. And, you know, we did, you know, they'll steal the formula. They'll be fighting you for whatever the formula is. It could be, like I say, it could be in music. It could be your name. They want your name. It could be your catalog, your past work, your master record. They want that. It could be your recipes for your restaurant. They want that. They want to claim it as their own. And if they, God forbid, if they win, they're going to take that and be gone with it. So think ownership, y'all. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Don't fall for the snake smiling and even the money. Don't even fall for that. Be wise with how you move. All right, peace.